What's good, everybody? It's your boy Jason 4 here, and I think it's time to actually get back into the realm of talking about artists of NSFW. Even though y'all, not too many people want to watch my actual art thing, but that's fine. That's fine. I'm coming to your house tonight. Make sure your doors is locked because I'm still gonna bust through it anyway. Today, I think it's time to actually, talk about a new artist, someone that actually got recommended to me by another artist that we covered before, DevilTokyo. Today we need to talk about XTEcchi, and yeah, this is the person. And so now I want to just go ahead and say this: when it comes to art, a lot of stuff can be looking simplistic, but then it may not come off as simplistic sometimes. Okay, like let's say for instance Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer actually has, with the water form and how that looks and stuff, that's a really simplistic thing to draw. Like, all it is lines within lines. I tried drawing that before and I actually pulled it off very well. And so sometimes art can be looking very simplistic, and it can be very simplistic, but sometimes art can look like it's simple, but it's really not. And especially if you put all that stuff together with what Demon Slayer is, yes, it's come off as very hard to draw sometimes, and sometimes it comes off not that easy to replicate. And so that's why I feel like what we get here, it looks a lot, sometimes it does look like it's simplistic, but I know for a fact that it might not be simplistic. So, and it might be really hard to replicate, so, because every artist has their different way of drawing things, and sometimes the way you draw things might be a little bit more difficult. And sometimes if a person wants to replicate another drawing or try to draw a certain character again in their way, it'd be kind of hard to do it sometimes. And that's why you always have artists create their own styles and how they do things with shortcuts and different types of ways of how they want to draw certain characters and how they go about certain things. The best stuff out of XTEcchi, and this is just my personal opinion, is definitely anything that has to do with, that has any shading in it, any good gradient, like two colors, and the black and white stuff. That is like by far the best stuff it's just my personal opinion. And not saying that the other stuff is bad or anything, but just for me, I just like that shading that he has because it pops out really good on the pictures. And obviously the black and white stuff looks really good too, and it just feels like it just has a different feel to a lot of the other work that they have drawn, and it just looks really damn good in my personal opinion. Definitely their OC is a real cutie, and the funny part is I think I enjoy the OC's drawing more than I do the actual fan art. Not saying that the fan art is bad, because the fan art is absolutely great too, but I think I like the OC more than I like the other actual pre-existing characters already. But that's just me though. Which I think her name is Shannon. I'm not sure. I don't want to say. I'm not gonna call. I'm not really gonna. I'm just gonna call her your OC, because I just don't want to, mispronounce the name, because I'm about to call her Shinyan, like she's from Genshin, but it's probably not that. So I'm just not gonna say it. But yeah, definitely with this OC, I do like the style of the OC, and I do like what the design is, especially with the whole star effects on their body. I think that's pretty cool. And honestly, how did you merge that together? Because that's actually like something that I would like to know on how to do. And when it comes to it, a lot of the best stuff is definitely when the colors and lighting and shading is very definitive. Like you can tell that like that's a key part of the picture. Because if it wasn't, you would just get flat color, and sometimes you would just get a flat colored drawing. And flat color drawings is not horrible, it's not bad or anything, but I feel like to me, it's just like you could do a bit more if you put some shading in there or change up the lighting or something like that. Sometimes flat color can be okay as is, but other times I would like to see some shading and stuff, which you do get a lot of when it comes to XT. So that's not a bad, so that's not a horrible thing. So you do get some good stuff when it comes to it. And obviously there is a few pictures that I found with DevilTokyo's OC and XT's OC, which is some good content. All I need to do is somehow make a Kokatsu model of both of these, and then I can smash. That's all that matters, honestly. But yeah, when it comes down to it, though, I do like both Both designs of both OCs actually are pretty hot. If you talking about you don't want to smash, again, coming to your house, unlocking the door, somehow I'm going to be underneath your bed, going to play some moaning sounds. You be like, hey, who having sex under the bed? Then I'm gonna snatch your ass up and whoop your ass. Honestly, you talking about you don't want to smash? That's some cap. But definitely, and honestly, just she has like massive jugs. My goodness, why does she have some massive jugs? I know why. Titty. That's the only reason why. I also appreciate a good artist that goes out their way to draw some boobs and show some love for boob lovers. So, you know, definitely I appreciate this artist right here. 100%. They have the okay in my book when it comes down to it. And like I said before, a lot of the overlays of star effects that's on their clothes and hair, that's really good, and I absolutely love that. The shading is really good on a lot of these as well. And as far as the black and white ones go, they look really good. Black and white, there's not really much you can add to it, and just all you can do is just make it look really good, which it does look really good on a lot of them, like the Toga and Deku one. That's a nice one, or the Ilulu one. That is by far the best one I like. And they obviously do like even other stuff as well, like Jinx. You know, Jinx is a pretty good one that I like too. I like this one of Jinx. But definitely they do got something good here. I mean, they got 10,000 followers, so obviously people are liking his work. So, you know, there's something to be had here. And there's one, I just gotta share this one because I'm honestly just wanting to share this because this looks absolutely funny. It's Jaden with a hot dog. It's Jaden with a hot dog. Yeah, we already know how we feel about Jaden over here. We already know. We already got canceled for that over here. That which was unfun but fun at the same time. And the whole caption over is, "Oh no, I did it again." Jaden's about to put something long and warm into her mouth. So yeah, definitely XTEcchi is a really good savage of an artist. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy this one. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification while you're out. Also follow me on Twitter, TikTok, and like to donate to the channel. Ko-Fi and Patreon is available as well. Everything helps. And until then, this is your boy Jay, signing off. Have a blessed day.
Baby, say my name as if you got a fucking clue. Always caught up in the moment, not condoning what I do. I've been messing with my chemistry to find the better me. Putting thoughts up on the page in hopes that you could get to me. Been this way since legit, my brain couldn't quit. Running from my issues, roll the pain in a spliff. Fade away every hit. Nobody needed me, too afraid to commit.